All right, thank you all for being here. We are going to stare down these athletes. UFC President Dana White is in the building. We will begin with our UFC Fight Night prelims. These 6 bouts to air live on ESPN2. First up in the welterweight division, Sasha Palatnikov versus Ramiz Brahimaj. All right, next matchup at lightweight, Roosevelt Roberts versus Ignacio Bahamondes. All right, next up at light heavyweight, William Knight versus Fabio Chiron. All right, next matchup at bantamweight, Bea Malecki versus Josiane Nunes. All right, moving on now to the men in the bantamweight division, Brian Kelleher versus Domingo Pilardi. And our featured prelim in the UFC featherweight division, Austin Lingo versus Luis Saldana. All right, now we get to the main card for UFC Fight Night live on ESPN. First up in the flyweight division, third-ranked Alexandre Pantoja versus number 6, Brandon Royval. All right, next main card matchup at lightweight, Vince Pichel versus Austin Hubbard. All right, next up at bantamweight, Trevin Jones versus Said Yakub Kakhramonov. All right, moving on now to a featured bout in the UFC's heavyweight division, Parker Porter versus Chase Sherman. All right, co-main event in the lightweight division, Clay Guida versus Mark O. Madsen. All right, and finally, our main event in the middleweight division, number 3 versus number 9, Jared Cannonier versus Kelvin Gastelum. Jared Cannonier and Kelvin Gastelum under the lights here tomorrow night in our main event at the UFC APEX. Thank you all for coming out. One more sleep. We'll see you tomorrow.